How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Talking Walls. We're here for a new video. It's going to be a little series of videos that we're doing that we did last year as well. Buy, sell or keep. There's going to be 3 separate videos. First one with goalkeepers and defenders, second one with midfielders, and the third one with forwards. My name is Dave. Today I'm with Matt Cooper. Matt, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad, mate, thank you.
Good. And Tom Rouse, the old Golden Black.
Hello.
Hello.
You didn't ask me how I was.
How are you, Tom?
I'm great, thanks, Dave.
We've just recorded the Talking Walls podcast as well, so make sure you go and check that out. That will be up by the time this video is up as well. Let's go straight into it. We're going to start off with Mr. Rui Petruchio. I think it's going to be a collective keep, I'd assume.
Keeper.
Keeper. Vance. Yeah?
Yeah. I will say he will be number 1 next year, not number 11, I imagine.
Yeah, I think.
I think that might end now.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah.
I think.
Although
Sorry.
You hope the.
I hope
he
he's
won.
one.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a lovely gesture. Some people, were really annoyed at that.
Yeah. I've seen lots of neutrals come round to it now, so they actually really like it. And
a lot of people judged it before actually knowing the facts of it.
It's a lovely gesture.
Yeah.
But he's our number 1, and he deserves the number 1 jersey. So, and keep him. He's been really, really good, I think.
Good saves, kept us in some
That
matches.
save against Sterling, oh my god, I don't know how
he's not even in shot when it looks like he's going to hit the post.
Get his hand on the sun.
Spurs as well. The second, was it the save against Harry Kane? Was it when they could have gone 2-up?
There's one United away as well from a free kick right on half time.
Yeah. From
Southampton away. I know it didn't really mean anything, but he stopped it from being really embarrassing.
Yeah. So I think he's a collective keep.
Definitely.
John Ruddy.
If somebody was to come in with 5 million,
What?
What do you think that's high or low?
It's ridiculous.
No, I think that's about right.
I think if
Not
if Sheffield United came in, and
that's about right.
How old is he?
32.
Nah.
I looked this morning, 32.
That's about peak for a goalie.
2.5.
He's still got another.
Either way to profit for Wolves, I think.
Yeah, he's free.
2.5.
He's got another stint of 2 or 3 years at a top.
In the
Premier League. In the Premier League.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Or top 10 Championship, if not.
Sheffield United or Villa were needing a goalkeeper. I don't know if they do. I think he'd be on a lot of lists.
2.5 million, I reckon, gets him. But he's on an absolute packet at Wolves. So why would he leave?
I don't think he will. I think that he's.
I think he's good enough to stay at Wolves as a backup goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the good of his career, he's probably going to look to want to leave.
I think that he's thinking about after his career already, and you can see that with the way that he's like greeting everybody back. I think he can see him becoming a coach or something like that in the next.
So I know everyone takes him again. You can't have a go at Ruddy because he pats everyone on the shoulder. He gets a lot of.
He dropped a clanger against Shrewsbury, but he's a big motivator, so it's alright.
2 clangers against Shrewsbury.
Yeah. But clean sheet against Leicester in the League Cup, clean sheet against Sheffield Wednesday, clean sheet against Bristol.
Won us the game against Liverpool, that save, you could say.
So, I mean, he hit the post, but
he tipped it He tipped it further onto the post.
It's not part of the narrative, Tom.
So, is this a get rid of for his sake? He's a good goalkeeper though, isn't he?
No, not get rid of him, but if the right bid was to come in.
We said that about Coady last year, you know.
We'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
I'd say sell, get Norris as number 2, and then push.
Well, let's move on to Norris.
Come to Norris now.
Yeah, I'm not really used to this.
Sell or loan. Will Norris, I think he's a loan out for me.
Yeah.
It's no good for his stage of the career for him to be. He's not even playing. He could have played under 23 football last year, I think.
He did, yeah. He played.
Well, he
played almost every game, didn't he? I imagine he did play.
No, he did. Sondergaard, yeah. So Norris was travelling. That was it.
He did play games for the under 23s.
I don't know.
He did. He's really good. That's Sondergaard. So
he played in the Checker Trade Trophy. Norris did, yeah.
I'd keep him. So Ruddy put him as number 2, and then that third keeper could be Sondergaard, obviously from coming up from there. If Burgoyne stays, which we'll come on to, but I'd keep Norris. For me, he's better than Ruddy.
I think Norris needs a season of being a number 1 at a League 1 or Championship team and learning what it's like to be a goalkeeper week in, week out, because he doesn't.
He was at Cambridge, weren't
he? Yeah, but that was nearly 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
And down in the league. So.
Well, let's finish off with the goalkeepers. Let's go Burgoyne. He's at that age now, really, where he needs to be cracking on and
he's injured as well, isn't
and finding a team.
Well, he came back to near the end of the season.
He's out on loan he's on loan at Falkirk.
He broke his leg early in the season, but I'm sure he came back to me.
Yeah, and then he got loaned out to Falkirk. Well, he's done alright, I think.
I'd sell him.
Falkirk are in the Scottish League One, which is third division of Scottish football he's playing. At that age as well.
He's gone, I think.
Yeah.
We'll never forget that game at Anfield.
I'll never forget his debut at Fulham when he got man of the match but conceded 4 goals. Anyway, that was
he's another Azzopardi lookalike, isn't he? Burgoyne.
The old
slick back.
Slick back. Let's go for defenders now. Let's start off with, I'll do it in order of squad numbers. Matt Doherty.
As we just discussed on the podcast, but if a big bid was to come in for him, which I don't think is implausible, I'd cash in on him. Because it's going to be massive profit.
About 20 million. What's the minimum you would accept for Dot?
15.
15 million.
Minimum. But I don't think Wolves would accept that. I think it'd be upwards of 20, 25.
I'd sell him for £20 million personally. He's done really well, but I think he's kind of hit his ceiling. Yeah. And I think whilst his stock's high, you should be cashing in on players like that. And he's not young. He's easy. 27, 28.
Yeah. As much as we like to think otherwise, Wolves is a business, and they will think they'll just see money bags and cash signs and think.
I think we could get better for less as well.
Oh, I mean, we've been linked with some other wing backs. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. Ryan Bennett
just signed a new contract in the about Christmas time, something like that.
Add value.
Yeah, it's going to be massive. I mean, I think we'll sell him.
You'd probably get 6 or 7 million for him.
6 or 7 million?
I knew as soon as I put a figure on something, it's gone.
He's waiting, wasn't he? I think we'll keep him purely because of the fact he's English.
We could sign another English.
Yeah, but I think you'd pay.
Get Mark Willison back while we're at it then. That's the case.
He was alright apart from he was good for Wolves. He just couldn't
for 3 games.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see anybody wanting to buy him though. That's the
value for what he's worth, or for what Wolves would sell him for. But again, he's another one that came in on a free.
Yeah. He was a pre-Nuno signing as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It was the first signing.
Yeah, but
Lambert
spent ages trying to get him to come to Norwich, and then the day that he left Wolves, he came to Wolves. Obviously, it was a Lambert signing. Ruddy was a bit later than.
I'd keep him as cover. We'd bring another centre half in. Courtney also probably go to the Villa, so I think we need to keep him as cover. I think as cover, he's probably not going to get much better.
He's not that old either, is he? He's
28.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a play, yeah.
I don't think you're going to get much better in terms of cover. I don't think he's good enough to start every week consistently, play well. But yeah, I'd keep him. Dave?
I think with the amount of games this season, purely because of the homegrown thing, I think if we were to sell him, you'll get English players in different positions, but I think in terms of value and stuff that Wolves would get for him, I think he's probably worth keeping. Boly, I think that's a collective keep.
Yeah, unbelievable.
How much did we pay for him in the end? It was about 10 million, was it?
11, 13. I think it might be 13.
24
I had like 7 in my head.
7? No.
I think it was around there.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a lot.
No, it was like 13.
Because Neves on the same time was 15.8. I remember that. Jota was about 13, wasn't it? So it wasn't more than that.
I think it was off.
I don't think it was more than 10.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was about. I think it was right. According to Wikipedia.
Very accurate.
It'll be undisclosed. Yeah, it's undisclosed. Brilliant.
Yeah.
But I think that's a collective keep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boly, brick wall at the back. Captain Fantastic Coady, available on talkingwolves.co.uk.
Yeah, if you want to get your stickers or your branded water, you know where to go.
Where's it from?
Tesco's, man.
Tesco's. Coady. This was an interesting one last year. I think this will be a keep, would it?
I think it'll be a keep, but I could see, and I'm sure I said the same last year, that he will start to not be. He's not going to play every minute of the season next year. Put it that way.
It's really tough, isn't it? Because he's a captain.
Yeah, but if you look, I looked at his stats this morning. Not that many tackles. Not that many
Doesn't do much,
interceptions or aerial battles. Not that many key passes. I know that from his position, they're always out to Doherty, and then there's the key pass or whatever. But is there somebody who can probably offer a little bit more? Probably.
I think that role itself is quite limited though.
Yeah, and that's why we struggle against the lesser teams, which we've spoken about before. But we will definitely keep him. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And he'll still be the club captain, but I can see somebody else stepping into that role on the pitch a little bit more next year.
I'd keep him as well. I had a really good chat at the end of the season, didn't I? And he kind of captured my heart, so keep him there.
Just because.
Okay. Jonny, obviously signed. He's not going to be sold.
No.
I think if he's not going to be the key left back, he's going to get a lot of game time next season, isn't he?
He'll be the league left back, I think. Vinagre will be the cup left back.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll keep him. Yeah, he's been really good.
Give him the number 3 as well. Give him proper squad number.
Yeah, not 19.
Yeah.
Strange one. That's a collective keep then. Ruben Vinagre, you just mentioned, I think, again, a player of his potential.
It wouldn't surprise.
That won't run him out.
No, I was thinking that, and then I thought, no, that would be a stupid thing to do. If we were to sign another versatile fullback who could play both left and right, like Jonny, then it wouldn't surprise me if he was to go and get.
Jonny played centre half for Celta Vigo as well. I know it's a different league.
Yeah, and he's half the size of Willy Boly, and you can't imagine him playing the same back three.
Yeah.
See Vinagre playing more on the left and Jonny on the right. I can see that maybe a lot more this season. I think it happened once or twice this season, didn't it, in the cups? But
keep.
Very, very exciting player.
Let's move on now to the outcasts. Roderick Miranda. Pure sell, I'd say.
He hasn't even played for Olympiacos, has he? I think he's played 8
league games or something. Yeah, 8 league games. I think there was something. I think he had a 100% win rate whenever he played though.
Yeah, but
he was clearly thrown in against the bottom teams.
Feta farmers.
FC.
Is that sell then?
Yes.
If we
£10 million.
How much? I think you'd get 25 million for him.
If we possibly can, I think we might have to just loan him out again and again, like Paul Gladden
until his contract expires.
Yeah. People were saying, we're going to recall him and put him in the Europa League squad.
There was actually an article. I think Spears did an article saying at the early stages, because of the who they were against, like so Rafa, Miranda, they'd probably get Zyro or probably get game time.
These teams have qualified for European competition. I know they.
Rouse travels all the way to Faroe Islands to watch
Miranda. That's how I felt on a Sunderland away. Before after a kick off, and get there and like Gibbs White starting, and then Norris. I was like, you literally took the piss out.
The only other sort of player that could be of first team quality is Courtney Hause, who I think will probably be sold to Aston Villa anyway. But do you think he could have had, if he was to stay at Wolves, could he be part of the squad next season?
Not anymore. Gone. I think when he came into the team, 14-15 season was it?
It was good when he
along with Iorfa, they were amazing. They were the future of the club, but we've just gone too quickly.
Look at that picture of Hause there.
Yeah, he's
half the size of that now.
Yeah, you have to put that on the screen as well.
Yeah.
He, you know about editing. But we've watching him today. I know he didn't play for a long time, but he's just so limited in comparison to Boly and even Coady to an extent. So,
how many games do you reckon he's played in the league and cup?
Hause for Wolves. 50,
30,
80. Like 80 games league and cup.
Because he did play almost all of that 14, the second half of that 14-15 season, and the whole of the next season.
15-16 and 16-17, he had 24 and 25 games. Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, it's just I think he'll do well at Villa. I think, and he will be a good bottom half of the Premier League centre back. But we're not a bottom half of the Premier League team.
Yeah, sell him though. But I do like him. I think he's a better option to have than like Miranda.
Yeah. Is his music any good? It's not my style.
I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's not my style, but he's not. It's not for me. No.
Okay. And in terms of buy, then I think we'd say a right wing back and a centre back. Players mentioned Ruben Diaz from Benfica.
Gonna cost you 40 million now, isn't it?
Juan Fran on a free.
Yeah.
Has he passed it?
Oh, what's the Atletico Madrid Felipe Luis?
Yeah, he's a left wing back as well.
Can't believe people are turning the nose up at people like this.
Danny Alves.
Bloody too old, Danny Alves. How much do you reckon you get Danny Alves for?
5 million.
He's on free. Got him.
Yeah, on Twitter, everyone's like, oh my god, yes, Danny Alves. On Facebook, mate, on Talking Walls, no.
He's the most decorated player in European football. He's won the more trophies than anybody.
30 odd trophies, hasn't he?
Yeah.
There you go.
Wouldn't have it.
Let us know in the comment section down below your thoughts. I'll put a list in the description if you want to copy and paste it and just say sell or keep, and then players that you would sign as well. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll have the midfielders and attackers uploaded in the coming days, so go and check those out. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you all next time.